Welcome to the Meech Global Network. Thank you for joining in if you've never been here before. Gonna do a review on our Blix battery powered bicycles. We got these about 5 or 6 months ago now, and it's taken me a while to get into them. But we have been using them as our main source of commuting to work and some leisure riding, down the hill to the pub or something and back up the hill with the assistance of these batteries. So my wife got the, I think it might be a 2018, maybe it's the 2019 model, Aveny. It has this more women's style step-through frame. I believe it has a higher battery capacity than what is now discontinued. I think it was a 2016 or 17 Aveny men's style frame. Hers has slightly larger tires. I believe it has a slightly more capacity battery. It has a 5-speed selected power assist versus my 4-speed power assist with the pedal assist technology down there in the bottom bracket there. But we absolutely love these bikes. When we first got hers, it didn't have this cool basket that bolts straight onto the head tube there directly, and it's basically self-suspended above the front fork. It's got an integrated light, got metal fenders, all integrated wiring and cables and such. The batteries here along the seat tube in the back. And hers, what's neat, they changed compared to mine that I'll show you in a minute, is hers you can just charge it while it's in the bike, where I actually have to remove my battery to access the charging port, which is a little bit of a pain, but it really hasn't worked out to be a huge deal. Again, got a full fender back here, comes with a factory luggage rack, disc brakes, and 7-speed gearing with Shimano components. And in less than 5 or 6 months, we both put over 600 miles on them, and it seems to be an average of about 38 to 45 miles per charge. Of course, if you're going up hills or into big headwinds or carrying a lot of cargo, your battery is not going to last as long. But we've been really pleased overall with them. Back here, it's got an integrated included tail light, and hers, what's pretty neat, when she squeezes the brakes, it actually illuminates as a brake light like it might on a motorcycle or a car. But hers is that step through with the, I think it's more of a more modern power system, 5-speed pedal assist versus my 4. Mine is the older Aveny, this men's frame, which I preferred, and we looked around to try to locate one with this men's frame, and we're lucky enough to find one at a dealer, but it's, as I understand it, has been discontinued. Mine has a slightly smaller tire. It's got the men's frame. It came factory with this front basket rack, but as you can see, mine is actually kind of old school, connected to the fork with some struts and connected up there to the gooseneck with a bracket. It works, it rattles around good, but I carry a lot of stuff in it to and from work. Mine's got full metal fenders, disc brakes. Mine also has an integrated headlight there on the front fork. Much the same. Mine's the older one, so mine only does have a 4-speed power assist, 7-speed Shimano gearing for pedaling, which has worked out good. And mine also came with a factory tail light here. Mine doesn't illuminate when I hit the brakes though, but it comes on as a tail light when I turn the headlight on. I put on these Tiburon saddlebags, and I love them. They're not too big, they're not too bulky, they're not waterproof, they're more water resistant. I ride this thing in the rain to work, and everything seems to stay pretty dry. Like I said, they're not waterproof, they're more water resistant, but everything stayed pretty dry in them. I just like the kind of slightly smaller size, and then just the suppleness of the material. They're not super bulky or heavy on their own, so they don't really mess with the ride of the bike at all. Like I said, my battery has to be pulled out, so they've made this nifty little seat thing here where I can pull the battery vertically straight up the seat tube, and I can put it in the garage or on the countertop to charge. And again, my battery, even with the slightly smaller capacity, I'm still good for about 35 to 42 miles or so, again, depending on hills. It's a great bike. We really enjoy them. Blix Bicycles, I think they're out of Santa Cruz, California, but they're originally a product or a brain thought from Sweden. And their European design, their European simplicity is all very evident with them. Very good bike, happy with our choice. There you have it. Maybe a bit long-winded, but we wanted to show you these things. Check it out, Blix Bicycles, and thanks for joining me on the Meech Global Network.